Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Saturday episode of Ted's Booze Cellar with me, your most gracious host, Ted. Sorry that I didn't do an episode yesterday, but hopefully we can get back to the rhythm of things with today's episode, which today is going to be taking a look at, not exactly sure how to pronounce this, but Minivino, which is a miniature Merlot from Italy that I bought in Sainsbury's, so it's probably not entirely Italian, but this is like one of those sort of like wine drinks that's sort of kind of already been measured out in sort of like a little glass or some kind, and it was £2.20 from Sainsbury's. Now, these kind of wines can usually be pretty up and down in terms of quality, and I'm not going to lie, the slightly sort of like grape juicy look to it doesn't really fill me with a lot of positivity, so I'm not really sure what to think of this. And I'm not gonna lie, the packaging is pretty damn dull. There's nothing particularly offensive about it, but I'll give it a 5 out of 10 because there's nothing really to note about the packaging at all. It's just very bland. It feels quite corporate actually, and so I'm not quite sure what to feel about it. It's probably like what you'd get with like your dinner at a corporate comedy club event or something like that. So it's hard to say how good this will be, but we'll open it up and have ourselves a quick sniff of what this horrid looking red wine smells like. It just smells a bit like red wine vinegar. It just really doesn't smell of much apart from sour, which, yeah, that's not really an encouraging start, is it? God, this doesn't look great. Also, why is the plastic glass it's in, why is it in the shape of like a beer glass? Like, why not just make it the shape of a wine glass? Alright, anyway, smells like a 4 out of 10. It doesn't really leave me with much of an impression, but it's not particularly nice either, so we'll have ourselves a quick palate cleanser of water. And then on to the most important part of the video, which is to see what this sucker tastes like. So, bottoms up. Oh boy. Oh, this is really weird. There's this bitty sort of like texture to it at the beginning, and then the rest of the texture is quite smooth, although it kind of goes a bit muddly towards the end. It's really sour, like way too sour for a red wine. It's kind of got like a grapey undertone with like this weird vinegary through line that just kind of doesn't mix very well, and it kind of warms the cockles of your heart nicely for like the first couple of sips, and then it starts giving you heartburn. Like, not sure if that's what they intended, but wow, yeah, that is impressively bad. It's just no interesting flavour to this at all. It's just mildly grapey, a bit sour, weird vinegary through line, just kind of... It's just what I'd imagine you drink when there's literally nothing else in the shop and you're just a desperate alcoholic. But yeah, that is impressively terrible. That is really awful. It's probably the worst wine I've reviewed on this show so far. It's definitely not as bad as that gin vermouth cocktail by Moth. That one was pretty awful. But I'd still say it's pretty rubbish. So yeah, I'd say give it like a 2.5 or a 3, I think would be fair. But there is a distinct enough... Actually, no, I'm thinking I'm going to go for a 2.5 because it is pretty awful. I don't know what else to say about it. I could even go as low as a 2, to be honest, because it's passable for the first 2 or 3 sips, and then it just gets progressively worse. And none of the aspects of the flavour are particularly notable. They're not well brewed together. It's a bad Merlot. Really, really awful. So yeah, 2 out of 10. Do not buy. This has been awful. But anyway, if you guys like this video, leave a like, share and subscribe. If you have any suggestions for future episodes of Ted's Booze Cellar, let me know in the comments section down below. And if you want to check out anything else I do online, I'll leave links to all that in the video description down below. But until next time, please take care, have fun, stay safe. And I'll look forward to seeing you guys next time at the bar on Ted's Booze Cellar with hopefully a different wine that doesn't taste so ruddy awful.